Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Gators will kick this away to get us going. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Anytime you like to run the toss play successfully, that means you're going to have to win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there. They got a nice game.
The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. They're going to run it here.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The back's got it. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play, but give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to make a play deep downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him at the 27.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
The shotgun running play call. The ball is loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, a nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's nearly picked off. Could not hold on to the ball in the end zone. Sets up second down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Caught quickly. In the clear at the 25. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Pitch to the back. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. He launches too high, out of bounds, and incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
But if linebackers and really a quarterback of the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly, just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Ball handed off. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. They'll run it here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Direct snap to the back. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. We'll see if he's got the leg. This try is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Single back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. Gets into space at the 50. They stop him, but it's a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And there's the handoff. And it just gets back to the line of scrimmage. That'll do it for the first quarter of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. Florida 7, Mississippi State 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Brings up third down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He pulls it in for a big gain. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Good enough for first down yardage.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
The Gators have first and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Loses 6. Brings up second and goal.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Makes the grab. Can he get there? All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Mississippi State offense will take over first and 10.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Powers through. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his back. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. We're going to kick it away for the second time. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on return. The Gators offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
On the play. Brings up second down.
Here's the second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. They've got him to sack for the defense.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
That sack makes it third down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And it's complete downfield. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the wideout goes in motion. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 1 on the play. Brings up third down.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't know if there's much more he could have done on that play. Sometimes it's not necessarily a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. It's the defense just does a nice job at the line of scrimmage, and they make a play.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Now they get set to kick it away.
Florida 14, Mississippi State 7.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. They're going to run it. Get some space around the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 20, past the 10. Muscle out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing, and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
And the Gators hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. They start the drive with a good throw to the right. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? Blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Timeout, Mississippi State.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
That's a first down for the offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. There's a screen pass to the running back. Finds room at the 30. We're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackled just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Oh, come on, ref. Give it to him. What a huge run. He takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And you could tell once he got through that second level of the defense, he was thinking, I'm taking this to the house. And he almost did, but brought down just short at the 1-yard line.
Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And they're trying to punch it in here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Snags a quick throw. And he scores. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
You love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Point after, not quite through. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. Somewhat conservative call, but content to take this lead into the locker room. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And now they run the draw play. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Second down.
Now it's second down here. That's a design quarterback keeper. Slides to avoid the big hit. The Gators come to the line to run the hurry up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the ball to the ground. It's a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The shotgun handoff here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The loss sets up a second and long from the 20. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He'll be tackled. We'll have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive, looking to throw it deep. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. Gutsy move, but didn't produce much. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on third down. And now a fourth down play coming up. The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field.
On to kick it away.
And Return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one. They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. And the quarterback dropping back. He's looking to scramble. Gets some space around the 30. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Now, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage, but they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
Handed off for a draw. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield selling the pass to open that play up? Man, the offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. There's the handoff. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. The 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Just ran away from the defense.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? He's going to hand this off.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here's a 1st and 10 play.
29 Philly.
It's a quick grab. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Second down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Nice grab. It's Harris.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That catch makes it a more manageable third down. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Gators with 1st and 10 here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He spins out of a tackle. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Florida.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Motion now from the tight end. Here's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Get set, get set. Cut, cut, cut.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. A 4th down completion to the running back. Touchdown, Gators. And they go in front here in the second half.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Mississippi State offense will take over 1st and 10.
Mississippi State offense is back out there now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds his man. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, I kind of feel like a coach right now because I'm always wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective when as an inside linebacker, all you're ever taught, all you hear about is don't let them cross your face. If they want to go to the outside, it's okay, but inside, no. Can't have that happen, and it cost them.
Florida, 28. Mississippi State, 21.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Trying to extend the play. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Getting set. Here's second down. Oh, a reverse. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The Florida offense retakes the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? And the single back takes the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible, and that's a great way to get this drive started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Nobody can bring him down. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Florida. Wills his way to the end zone.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. He'll pitch it. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down after that run on the previous play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
They'll try the option play here. Oh, the ball comes loose. Looks like the defense has it. They finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. First down here for this offense. The quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
A gain makes it second and medium. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
The Gators are in the red zone. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's picked off, a crushing mistake. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Same tailback, another carry. That run moves the ball across the 35. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Crucial third down play right here. Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like Mississippi State will have the first down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain. This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Mississippi State. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive.